Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As-salatu wassalamu ala Rasulil Kareem. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So welcome to all of you for a new lecture. We already started our new lecture that derived from trilateral verb, that we have some additional letters in our verbs. So we are studying those verbs, alhamdulillah. So we already completed our two chapters. Chapter number 1, if'alun, and chapter number 2, taf'ilun. So as we learned earlier, that every chapter has its own fi'lul madi and fi'lul mudare and masdar. So they all have separate weight of fi'l madi and fi'l mudare, because we learned in ثلاثی trilateral words, ثلاثی mujarrad. In ثلاثی mujarrad, there are fixed weights for 6 chapters. But in this ثلاثی مزید fi, we have every chapter with separate fi'l madi and fi'l mudare chart. So alhamdulillah, we are trying to practice it. Inshallah, today we'll learn new chapter with some Quranic examples also. I'll try to bring some examples from Quran, so know how we can differentiate. Okay, so Dr. Smitha, can you join?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Can you read the name of chapter?
Mufa'alatun.
Mufa'alatun. Okay, so first what we learned, number 1.
If'alun, sir.
Second one.
Taf'ilun.
What is the madi and mudari of if'alun?
Is af'ala, mazi, muzare is yufilu.
And for taf'il, madi and mudare?
For taf'ilun, and the mazi is fa'ala and yufa'ilu.
Yufa'ilu. Now we are going to study about mufa'ala. So what is the madi of mufa'ala?
Fa'ala, sir, mazi. And muzare is yufa'ilu.
Okay.
And
Masdar?
Masdar is mufa'alatan or fi'alan.
Fi'alan. So mostly from this chapter, the masdar is used from fi'alan. Sometimes it is also used from mufa'ala, but mostly it is being used from fi'alan. So this is the madi. Can you read the full chart from fa'ala?
Fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat, fa'alata, fa'alna.
Fa'alna.
Fa'alna, fa'alta, fa'altuma, fa'alti,
No, fa'altum.
Fa'altum, sorry sir. Fa'alti, fa'altuma, fa'altunna, fa'altu, fa'alna.
Fa'alna. And from yufa'ilu, Aisha, can you read from yufa'ilu?
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.
Assalamu wa rahmatullah.
يفاعل يفاعلان يفاعلون تفاعل تفاعلان يفاعلن تفاعل تفاعلان تفاعلون تفاعلين تفاعلان تفاعلن أفاعل نفاعل.
Very good. Ufa'ilu nufa'ilu. MashaAllah, you already memorized very good. Okay. So now we are going to see something. So effects. Aisha, can you observe this image? What's happening?
They're fighting.
They are fighting. Dr. Smitha, what's happening?
They are fighting each other.
They are fighting each other. Aisha, right? They are fighting each other.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is Zaid and that is Hamid. Now they both are fighting. They both have swords. Okay. Now
Okay.
Zaid is fa'il, right?
Yeah.
And Hamid is maf'ul.
مفعول.
Because Zaid is using his sword at Hamid, correct?
Yeah.
But at the same time, what is happening? That Hamid is fa'il also. Because Hamid is also participating in the act. You got it, Aisha?
Yeah.
Am I right? Is it happening?
Yeah.
For example, you and your friend both are having common study, right?
Yeah.
She is asking you and you are asking her. For example, you are asking your mother to recite Surah Baqarah in front of you. So you will make correction and then you start reciting also. So in this, actually what happens? Can you read the explanation?
Two people sharing in a deed on an equal footing.
On an equal footing. They are involved in an action. To the same time, one of them is fa'il and the other one is maf'ul. So this is somehow, inshallah, we'll try to relate with the examples. So this was the best example which I can bring because both are fa'il and maf'ul at the same time. Second one.
Sometimes sometimes synonymous with af'ala. Synonymous with af'ala.
With af'ala. Sometimes the meaning of this this fa'ala or yufa'ilu, it can match the meaning of af'ala. Now, fi'lu amrin min al-mufa'ala. How to make fi'lu amr? So, can you make from yufa'ilu fi'lu amr? Aisha?
Yeah. So remove the alamat mudari' yeah, and lam will be majzoom, so will be fa'il.
Ready, right? Nothing to add. Very simple. Correct?
Yeah.
Because we can read. Okay. Now we'll practice something and then inshallah, finally we'll do some ayat from Quran. So, Dr. Smita, can you read the first one?
Ji sir. Mada Jim Ha Dal means
What does it
to
mean?
active.
Okay, to active, or it means to struggle also. Okay, to struggle.
Okay, sir.
Struggle in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, what will be the Madi?
Mazi will be Jahada.
Okay.
Muzare you Jahidu.
Okay.
And Amra is Jahid.
Yes.
Muzare Mansub is Jahida.
Yes.
Muzare Mazum is Jahid.
Okay.
And Masdar is Mujahadatan or
Mujahadatan and
Jihadan.
Jihadan. Very good. So I told you mostly used from fi'al. Okay. Now, if it is jihad, to
Yes.
struggle, but this time sometimes the people try to make here and there. They don't want to use the word jihad. Why? You fear from jihad? Oh, you are fearing from jihad. So see the result. Ummah is drowned. There is an hadith when the Ummah will leave the jihad, then they have to face qital in between them. There will be a massacre in between them. Yes, it's happening from the long time now. So jahada yujahidu jahid yujahida yujahid jihadan. Okay. And then mujahada. Now mujahada, it means try. Okay. To put effort. So it means the same, it is having same root letter, same meaning, and in the two different portions. One is jihad fi sabilillah, we all know. Second, to struggle, to strive for something. Okay, can you read the next, Aisha?
Yeah. To battle, qaf, ta, lam. Qatala, yuqatilu, qatil, yuqatila, yuqatil, qitalan.
Qitalan and muqatalatan. And both can, but qitalan, it means it will be it's same meaning with jihadan. Okay. Okay, Dr. Smita, next one.
Mada, Kha, Dal, and Ain. It will be Khada'a, Khadi'u. Then Amr will be Khadi'. Muzari Mansub will be Khadi'a. Majzum will be Khadi'. And the Masdar will be Mukhada'atan or Khida'an.
Khida'an. What does it mean?
To deceive.
To deceive. Do you remember any ayah from Yukhadi?
Can I say?
Okay.
يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا.
Okay, read the full ayah in good way.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون.
Hasbuk, mashallah, hasbuki. Okay, very good. Okay, next, can you read, Aisha?
To keep company, صاد حابة
Hmm.
صاحب يصاحب صاحب يصاحب يصاحب صحابا or مصابحة
Musabahatan, musahabatan,
مصاحبة.
musahabatan, to accompany. Okay, next, Dr. Smitha.
Yes, sir. Jim, Dal, and Lam means to argue.
Hmm.
The Mazi is Jadala, you Jadilu, Jadil, you Jadala, you Jadil, Jidalan, or Mujadalatan.
Very good. Jidalan or Mujadalatan. Dr. Smitha, is there any surah from this name?
Jidalan, Jadlu.
What is the name of surah, Aisha?
مجادلة.
Surah
Mujadila.
Al-Mujadila. Very good. It means to argue. Okay, mashallah. So Nasra Malik, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Assalamu
Sister
alaikum
Nasra.
warahmatullahi.
Can you read the root letter?
Jim, Lam, Sin. Jealous.
What does it mean?
To make it.
To make it. Okay. Can you complete it?
Jalasa.
Yes.
Yujalisu. Jalasa. Yujalisu. Jalis.
Yes.
Yujalisa.
Very good.
Yujalis.
Yes. Now make from mufa'ala.
Mujalasatan.
Mujalasatan. Very good. Mujalasatan. Mujalasatan. So for example, jalastuki. Jalastuki. It means I make you sit in my majlis. Okay. Next, can you read?
Wow, fa, wow, fa, fa.
Okay. Wafaqa.
Wafaqa, yuwafiqu, wafiq,
Okay.
yuwafiqa,
Okay.
yuwafiq,
Okay.
muwafiqatan,
Muwafaqatan.
muwafaqatan.
Agreement. Okay. To agree on something. Okay. Aisha, can you read next?
To defend. دال فاعين دافع يدافع دافع يدافع يدافع مدافعة.
Mudafa'atan. Dr. Smita, next one.
To make double. Dod, Ain, and Fa. Du'afa, Yuda'ifu, Du'aif, Yuda'ifa, Yuda'if, Di'afan, Muda'afatan.
Very good. Next one.
Waw, Jim, and Ha, to face. Wajaha, Wajihu, it will be Wajih, and Wajiha, Wajih, then Vijahan, or Muwajahatan.
Muwajahatan. Good. Nasra Malik, can you read next?
صادق صادق يصادق صادق يصادق يصادق مصادقة
Musadaqatan or sidaqan. What does it mean?
To be friend.
To be friend. Very good. Next one.
Ba, lam, ya. Bala,
Bala. Very good.
yubali,
Yubali.
bali,
Okay. Bali.
yubala, yubala,
Yubaliya.
yubali, yubali, yubaliya,
Okay.
yubali,
Okay. Mubalayatan.
mubalayat.
It means to care. For example, it is said in Arabic very frequently. La ubali. La
Yeah.
ubali. It means I don't care.
I don't care.
In Quran, it is not used, but in Hadith, it is available. Okay. Okay. Can you read next, Nasara Malik?
Wow, za, noon. To compare, wazana, yuwazinu, wazin, yuwazina, yuwazin, yuwazanatan,
Muwazana. Muwazana.
muwazanatan.
Muwazanatan.
Muwazana.
Do you know Urdu?
Yes,
So you know the meaning of muwazana?
mawazina, to compare.
Yeah, in Urdu we use the same word. So it is in Arabic same word. That's why
Yes.
for Urdu speakers I always say this Arabic is very easy. We can get it very easily.
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Good, mashallah. Okay, Rashida, can you read the next one?
Wow, za, no.
Ba, ya, nun, not za.
Yeah. Wazana,
No, next one.
Yuwazin.
Next, sister, next.
Sorry. To differ. Bana, yubanu.
No. Ba, yana.
Bayana, yubayinu.
Yubajinu, good.
Bayin.
Very good.
Yubayina, yubayin. Biyanan.
Biyanan or mubayanatan.
Mubayanatan.
Okay, next one, can you read?
Ha, wow, lam. To try. Hala, yuhayilu.
No, hala, yuhavilu. Hawala,
Yuhavilu.
hawala, yuhavilu.
Okay, sir. Havil.
Okay.
Yuhavila.
Okay.
Yuhavil.
Okay.
Yuhavila. Yuhavil.
Muhawalatan.
Yes, sir.
It
Muhawalatan.
means to try. For example, if I say, if you will say me, will you try? I'll say, Naam, ana uhavilu. I will try. And if I makes amr to someone, I'll say, Havil. Try it. Havil hada. Try it. So hawala yuhavilu. Okay. So Dr. Smita, can you read the first ayah?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Smita, we have to read today.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. وقاتلوا في السبيل الله الذين يقاتلونكم ولا تعتدوا إن الله لا يحب المعتدين.
Okay. Now tell me, qatilu is fi'l madi or mudari or amr? Or it is from which bab?
It is Mazi, sir.
Okay, Aisha, this is from which chapter and what is this is madi, mudari or amr?
Qatilu is Amr, and it's from chapter Mufa'alāt.
Very good. It is amr, sister Smita.
No.
No problem. See, qatilu. And what will be the mazi? Dr. Smita, now you tell me what will be the mazi.
Mazi will be qatila.
No, it will be qatalu. Because I'm asking for the same where you got confusion. It will be qatalu. Qatala, qatala, qatalu.
जी सर
And this is
कातला
what?
कातला कातलू
This
yes
is
sir
fi'l amr. Qatilu. From where? To qatiluna.
जी sir
And fa'il is antum. Qatilu. So it means to fight. So what does it mean? Qatilu fi sabilillahi.
to fight fight in the cause of Allah.
Fight in the cause of Allah. Now to fight with whom? This is coming from alladhina ismu mawsool. So it is maf'ul
Mawsool.
now here. So what is the sila of alladhina?
Sila of allazina will be the rest of the sentence sir. Yuqatiluna kum.
Very good. This is the rest of the sentence is sila. Now, yuqatilunakum. This yuqatiluna, which verb? Madi, mudari or amr?
This is muzare sir.
What is the file?
The file is whom sir.
Whom? What is kum in this sentence?
It is maful sir.
Maf'ul. So now give me the translation from qatilu fi sabilillahi alladhina yuqatilunakum.
Okay sir. Those who fight in the cause of Allah.
No. Start from qatilu fi sabilillahi.
Okay sir. Fighting in the cause of Allah.
Now,
with
see,
those
yeah, with those, because allazina is maf'ul now.
maful sir. With those you are fighting.
With those who fight with you.
Who fight with you. Okay sir.
See, sister, yuqatiluna file whom is returning toward allazina. Okay, this is now maf'ul for qatilu, and kum is maf'ul you. Allah is talking to you. Qatilu fi sabilillahi alladhina yuqatilunakum. Fight in the way of Allah with those who are fighting with you. Okay.
Okay sir.
Now, here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, not saying qatilu, uqtulu, but he's saying qatilu. There is a difference between uqtulu and qatilu. Uqtulu mean you will go and kill someone, he is just sitting. He is not fighting with you. But here the meaning, they are also fighting with you. When you will go to fight, they will retaliate. So qatilu fi sabilillahi alladhina yuqatilunakum. Okay, this ta'tadu is the next chapter which will be coming soon, inshallah. Now tell me, inna Allah la yuhibbul mu'tadin. What is the khabar of inna?
The khabar of Fina is yuhibbul mu'tadina sir.
Yuhibbul mu'tadina. And la, where it will go? What is the status of la?
No.
This is part of sentence. This
Part
khabar,
of sentence.
fil
Khabar, yes,
mudare.
sir.
This la is attached to fil mudare.
Yes, sir.
Full sentence is khabar. Lafzul jalala,
Khabar.
it is ismu inna. Now Aisha, tell me, yuhibbu, it is which fail? What is the root letter in which chapter?
Root letter is ha, baba. And it's from taf'il.
If'al, no.
Oh,
If'al.
if'al.
In
Okay.
taf'il, the center one will be mushaddad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is actually, it was normally ahbaba.
Ahbab.
It was ahbaba.
Yuhbib.
And they both
Okay.
merged. What become? Ahabba.
Mahabba.
Ahabba yuhibbu, to love. So what is the translation? Inna Allah la yuhibbul mu'tadeen. Mu'tadun is transgressor.
Transgressor, yeah. Indeed, Allah does not love the transgressors.
Okay, very good. May Allah give me the power or tawfiq, and you all also, that we can start the Arab of Quran. But it depends on you, not on me. If the
Inshallah.
students are there,
Yeah.
why I'll not do? I'll do. But the problem is the zero interest from the students. That is what letting me down. Because I can be only encouraged from you. because this is a big task. I cannot do it alone. I
Yeah.
cannot come and start doing it on screen because it is difficult. Without students, it is very difficult to explain, because normally my practice is to engage with students, not to speak alone. Let the
Yeah.
student think, so we can create some good class environment. Okay. So, Inna Allah la yuhibbul mu'tadeen. The next ayah. Can you read, Nasra Malik, next ayah?
ولا تقاتلوهم عند المسجد الحرام حتى يقاتلوكم فيه.
Okay. Now tell me, this tuqatilu, it is from which chapter?
تقاتلوا is باب مفاعلة.
Mufa'ala. Okay. So this la is nafi or nahi?
نهي لا نهي لا نهي.
Nahi.
this is-
Very good. So what does it do? La nahi.
it removes the علامة مضارع. But
No,
over here because
no. Tell me
no,
straightforward. What is the
then-
effect of la nahi on fail mudare?
the last letter, that is the noon, is removed from here.
Yes. What does it called grammatically? Majzoom. Fail mudare. Majzoom.
Majzoom.
No problem. I know you all students need practice. So for that, we have only one option, that after this grammar lectures, we can start Qasasun Nabiyyin. But the point is only one. If the students are willing to do, if they are willing to come on Zoom, otherwise no, then you have to try yourself. Okay. So tuqatilu, it's fil mudare majzoom because of la nahi. So what is the file inside?
هم تقاتلوا تم
Antum.
أنتم. Sorry.
So what is hum in this sentence?
مفعول.
Maf'ul. So what does it mean? La tuqatiluhum.
You all do not fight them.
Don't fight with them. Now, in the masjid al-harami. Al-masjid al-harami which murakkab?
مركب إضافي.
Murakkab tawsifi. Al-masjid al-haram. See, this al in mudaf, there is no al on
Yes,
mudaf.
yes.
So it is mudaf ilayh of inda.
Yes.
And this all will become muta'alliq fail tuqatilu. So la tuqatiluhum in the masjid al-harami. What does it mean?
Don't fight them near the Masjid al-Haram.
Near or at al-masjid al-haram. Okay.
Yes.
Now next portion is what?
حتى يقاتلوكم فيه.
Hatta yuqatilukum fihi. Now this yuqatilu, this which fail? Madi, mudare or what?
This is the mudare. Hum siga. No,
Is mudare. Is mudare ma'roof,
because of
majhool, mansoob, majzoom, what?
Majzoom. Because of hatta, it became majzoom.
No. Hatta, what does it do?
Mansoob. Sorry, sir. Mansoob.
Mansoob.
Make it
Because after hatta,
mansoob.
there is an mahzoof. No need to sorry, because I know you can forget. You are not doing daily practice. For that practice, again I'll say you need Qasasun Nabiyyin to still get study. But the problem same. It depends on your interest. Okay. Hatta yuqatilukum. Now, what is the file of yuqatilu?
Yuqatilu is mudare hum siga.
Hum. And what is the maf'ul of yuqatilu?
Maf'ul is kum.
Maf'ul is
Kum.
kum. Very good. And fihi, this ha pronoun, it is going where in the previous portion?
Masjid al-Haram.
Yeah, it is going to al-masjid. So how you will translate it? Hatta yuqatilukum fihi.
Until they all fight you in it.
Yeah. So don't fight with them at al-masjid al-haram until they fight with you in it. So it means it's a prohibition, but with one condition. Don't fight in al-masjid al-haram until
they fight.
they are starting the fight. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Aisha, next ayah, can you read?
إن الذين آمنوا
No, read
والذين
it in
هاجروا.
good way.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إن الذين آمنوا والذين هاجروا وجاهدوا في سبيل الله أولئك يرجون رحمة الله والله غفور رحيم.
Okay, very good, mashallah. So tell me, amanu, which fail? Madi or mudare?
آمنوا ماضي.
From which chapter? If'al, taf'eel or mufa'ala?
مفاعلة.
No, you slightly, you made some, you see, in mufa'ala, you have weight what? Fa'ala. Okay?
مفاعلة.
Fa'ala. We cannot make it on fa'ala.
Is it إفعال?
It is from if'al. Amana yu'minu. Amana, amanu.
Okay.
So amanu, what is the file?
آمنوا فعل is هم.
Okay. So what does it mean? Inna alladhina amanu.
Indeed, those who believed.
Who believed. And now tell me, hajaru. It is from which chapter and which fail? Mazi, mudare or amr?
هاجروا is ماضي. هاجروا is from إفعال, I think. Yeah.
Okay, simple. You know how you can do. Okay. Now, can you extract the root letter?
Ha, Jim, and Ra.
Okay. Now do what? One thing. Place in the place of ha, jim, and ra. Okay. Place fa and lam.
فعل.
Fa'alu.
فعلوا. هاجروا فعلوا.
Fa'alu. Now you have to recall the chapters. This fa'alu in if'al or taf'il or mufa'ala.
فعلوا.
Yeah.
فعل مفاعلة.
Bab mufa'ala. This is
Yeah.
from chapter mufa'ala. Nothing to worry about. Because after practice, this all will be like how you are doing this, Miss Habiba, how we call it? This 1, 2 the 2 and 2, 2 the 4. I don't know how to call it.
Timetables.
Huh?
Tables.
Tables. So you will
Multiplication
remember all this like these tables. Nothing to worry, but it needs practice.
Yeah.
Now you see, you already recognize this is fail madi. Very good. You extracted the root letter. Excellent. That's the second job. Now third job, you have to bring out the chapter. From which chapter? Okay. Now you studied bab if'al, taf'il, and mufa'ala.
مفاعلة.
Now you have to go. You know it is the file is hum. Now you have to recall that in bab if'al, it is af'alu, right?
Yeah.
So this hajaru is not adjusting there.
Yeah.
Okay, taf'il, it is fa'alu. It is also not adjusting there. Now I know the third chapter. It is fa'alu. That's why I told that put fa and lam in place of root letter. You will get your chapter.
Okay.
So this is mufa'ala. Very good. So what does it mean? Alladhina hajaru.
And those who migrated.
And those who migrated. And now the next jahadu. It is from which chapter?
جاهدوا same مفاعلة فاعلوا.
Very good. It is same. Jahada yujahidu fi sabilillah. Now, translate until fi sabilillah, all the sentence.
Okay. Indeed, those who believed and those who migrated and fought in the way of Allah.
Very good. Ulaika yarjuna rahmatallahi. Now, tell me this sentence. It is jumlatul ismiya or fi'liya? Next.
Ismiya.
So when ismiya, there is a mubtada and khabar. Tell me mubtada.
Okay. أولئك is مبتدا.
What is khabar?
يرجون رحمة الله is خبر.
Very good. So tell me why rahmatullah, it's this murakkab, why rahmata is mansub? Now khabar is jumla ismiya or fa'liya?
is فعلية. جملة
So in
فعلية.
jumla
خبر.
fa'liya, what is mansub?
Oh, مفعول. مفعول is
Maf'ul, very simple. So what is the fa'il of yarjuna?
يرجونهم.
Whom? It is fail was madi or mudare?
يرجون مضارع.
Very good. Root letter is re, ra, jim and waw. Raja yarju from noon. Raja yarju. It
Okay.
means to expect.
Yeah.
Now tell me, ulaika yarjuna rahmatallahi.
They expect they expect Allah's mercy.
They are expecting
Okay, they're expecting.
because fail mudare. Now
Okay.
translate from the beginning. Inna alladhina to rahmatallahi.
Okay. Indeed, those who believed and those who migrated and fought in the way of Allah, they're expecting Allah's mercy.
They are expecting the
Allah's mercy.
mercy. And next sentence,
Wallahu ghafurur rahim.
what is khabar and mubtada?
Wallahu is mubtada, ghafurur rahim is khabar.
Okay, so Ghafoor and Rahim, they are two khabar, not one. They are both khabar.
Oh, okay.
Always remember, all the students, when there are the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they will be called khabar number 1, 2, and 3. For example, Wallahu Ghafoorun, Rahimun, Raufun, Rahmanu. So they will call, there are 4 khabars. Okay?
Yeah.
So Allah, Lafzul Jalala, will say Lafzul Jalala is Mubtada, Ghafoorun Khabar 1, Rahimun Khabar 2. So Allah is the forgiving, merciful, most forgiving, most merciful. Okay, doctors, very good, Aisha Beta. Next, Smita, can you read next ayah?
Yes, sir. Innal munafiqina yukhadi'una Allaha wa huwa khadi'uhum.
Okay. What is the ismu inna and khabaru inna?
Yes, sir. Al munafiqina is ismu inna. Yukhadi the rest. Yukhadi'una Allaha is khabru inna.
Very good, excellent. So yukhadi'una, what is the file of yukhadi'una?
Yukhadi'una, the file is whom, sir?
Whom, very good. What is the root letter?
Kha, dal and ain.
Very good, excellent. What is the chapter?
It is on Bab Mufa'alāt.
Very good, mufa'ala. So Lafzul Jalala, why it is mansoob?
It's a maful, sir.
So al munafiqina, it is mansoob, majroor or marfu?
It is mansub because of inna.
Very good. What is the translation? Innal munafiqina yukhadi'una Allah.
Indeed, the hypocrites deceive Allah.
Are deceiving.
Are deceiving Allah.
Because it's fil mudare. They are deceiving. They are trying to
Deceiving.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
what is the next portion?
Wa huwa khadi'uhum.
Huwa
Huwa is.
khadi'uhum. This jumla is ismiya or fi'liya?
This is Jumla Ismiya, sir.
Very good. What is the mubtada and khabar?
Huwa is Mubtada, sir. Khadi'uhum is Khabar, sir.
Khadi'uhum is which murakkab?
Murakkab izafi with attached pronoun.
Very good. Khadi'un, it means the person who is deceiving. So what is the translation? Huwa khadi'uhum.
He deceives them.
But he is deceiving them. You know, jumlatul fi'liya, jumla ismiya, we always translate in present situation.
Present. He is deceiving them.
He is deceiving. And the reality is, actually, Allah is dealing with them in their way, what they are thinking. Okay, very good, mashallah. Nasra Malik, can you come for the next ayah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you read?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قال إن سألتك عن شيء بعدها فلا تصاحبني قد بلغت من لدني عذرا.
Okay, tell me how many fail madi, how many fail mudare in this full ayah? Identify.
فعل ماضي is قال one.
Kala one, very good.
They ask you if سألت no sir. So سألت also looks like no in
It's
سألت no.
not looks like, it is really.
No.
It is really fail madi.
فعل ماضي
See,
because of in.
Sister Nasira, sa'altu, fa'altu, this is mazi.
Yeah, سألت I ask you. Okay.
Okay, next.
عن شيء بعده. لا تصاحبني is
I asked
لام
madi,
ماضي. بلغت.
balagta, madi. Okay, you have 3 madi. Aisha,
Yes.
how many mudari we have?
تصاحبني.
Very good. Tusahib, it is
تصاحب.
only
مضارع.
one. Okay. Now, Dr. Smita, identify fa'il in all these 4 sentences.
File, sir.
Yeah. What is the file of Kala?
Who, sir?
What is the file of Sa'altu?
So, Ana, sir.
Very good. What is the file of Tusahib?
Sahibni.
I am asking about file.
File. So, this is Anti, sir.
Anta.
Anta.
What is the file of Balagta?
Anta, sir.
Anta. Good. Okay. Aisha, tell me, Tusahib, it is from which chapter?
يفاعل. Oh, sorry. مفاعلة.
Mufa'ala. Sahaba yusahibu.
Yeah.
To accompany. Okay. Nasra Malik, can you give me the maf'ul?
Ni.
No, tell
Ni
me
is the
maf'ul and sa'altuka. Is there any maf'ul in this sentence?
Yes, ka is the maf'ul.
Ka is the maf'ul. Very good. Okay. And tusahibni, what is the maf'ul?
Ni. is
Very
the
good.
maf'ul.
It is the maf'ul.
Yeah.
And قد بلغت من لدني عذرا.
قد بلغت. So this is متعلق
No.
لدني.
How would identify
عذرا is the
maf'ul?
maf'ul. عذرا is the maf'ul.
Uzran is the maf'ul because mansub.
منصوب.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Nasira, can you translate qala?
He said.
He said, Aisha, translate in sa'altuka an shay'in ba'daha. In it means if.
If I ask you about anything after it.
Very good, excellent. Dr. Smita, fala tusahibni. La, it is la nafi or nahi?
It is La Nahi, sir.
La nahi. So what does it mean? Fala tusahibni.
And Sahib meaning, sir.
To accompany.
And not to accompany.
You don't accompany me. Don't keep me with you.
Yeah.
He said, Musa alayhi salam said to Khidr, he said, In sa'altuka an shay'in ba'daha, if I ask you about anything after that, fala tusahibni. Don't keep me with you. قد بلغت من لدني عذرا. Okay. So, Nasira Malik, balagta, it means to reach at some point or some situation or something. So how you will, and uzran, it means excuse.
Excuse. Yes.
Min ladunni, it means from me. So how you will translate? قد بلغت من لدني عذرا.
Indeed, you reach an excuse from me.
Very good. You already got the excuse. You reached to the excuse. It means the
You
limit is
reached the
ended.
Yes.
So very good, mashallah. I hope you got it. So, Aisha, can you read the ayah with good recitation?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وإن جاهداك على أن تشرك بي ما ليس لك به علم ما ليس لك به علم فلا تطعهما وصاحبهما في الدنيا معروفا.
Okay, so now next class is coming, so we'll close it here. Alhamdulillah, you are enjoying it, I hope. So this ayah is very good to know. This ayah is very important in Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving an order to all. It is from the tongue of Luqman. Luqman, he was talking to his son that in jahadaka, jahada yujahidu. It means actually to in jahadaka Allah. This Allah harf jar, it is giving the meaning of jahadaka, to force something, to enforce, or to pressurize. Jahada yujahidu, it is from chapter mufa'ala. Jahada fil madi, huma fa'il, kaf maf'ul, ala harfu jar. And tushrika, tushrik is from which chapter? If'al or taf'il or mufa'ala, Aisha?
تشرك إفعال.
If'al. Ashraka yushriku.
Yeah.
Okay, tushrik anta fa'il. Tuti' ata ayuti'u, because Allah nahi, it became majzoom. Sahib, sahaba yusahibu, fail amr from bab mufa'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually, this Luqman, he was telling to his son, in jahadaka ala an tushrika bi ma laysa laka bihi ilmun fala tuti'huma. But if they force to make you associate with me that of which you have no knowledge, fala tuti'huma, don't obey them. وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا, but accompany them in this world in appropriate kindness. So from this ayah, there is an hukm, which I'll tell you, and then I'll leave the class. Aisha, you have mother and father, right?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
If your father says to you, don't wear niqab and hijab, will you obey? You have to obey them?
No.
No, you are not. Because Allah has more, all the powers are with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Who is your Lord? Your father or Allah?
Allah.
Who are you? First, who will you'll follow? Allah or your father?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
If the order of your parents contradict with the order of Allah, you have to throw the order of parents. Keep in mind, always. Allah will love you for that. Because in this not only shirk, everything, not only father, everyone. If anyone's husband, he forces his wife not to wear niqab, hijab, come with me to cinema or will listen music or everything, you can straightforward refuse, because your Lord is Allah. The things forbidden from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his messenger, we are bound to follow it. There is no following ship in sins to anyone. So this ayah is very important. And Allah said, وَصَاحِبُهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. Yes, but accompany them. So don't be harsh with them. This is a very important point. فَلَا تُطِعْهُمَا, don't obey them, but صَاحِبْهُمَا, be with them, accompany with them, ad-dunya, in the world, fi dunya, ma'rufan, in a good way, in a kind way. It does not mean that we have to fight with them, but we have to keep a safe limit, because the order of Allah is there to respect your parents. And second thing, on the same, that don't follow them in the wrong way. If they give you any wrong order, no, we are sorry. You are not my Lord. My Lord is Allah. So my father, I'm very sorry. My mother, I'm very sorry. I cannot obey you in this matter, because in this matter, if I'll obey you, I'll disobey Allah. So it is a big sin. Do you expect me to do a big sin? Or at the day of judgment, will you hold my all responsibilities on your shoulders? They will not. Because Allah said in Quran, in the day of judgment, Aisha will close the ayah. What is the last ayat from Surah Abasa?
وصاحبته وبنيه.
Yes.
لكل امرئ منهم
Yes.
يومئذ. Yeah. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وصاحبته وبنيه لكل امرئ منهم يومئذ شأن يغنيه. وجوه يومئذ مسفرة ضاحكة مستبشرة ووجوه يومئذ عليها غبرة ترهقها قترة أولئك هم الكفرة الفجرة.
جزاكم الله خيرا. في أمان الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.